Steve Morgan for Fishing Monthly magazines here at the Bli Bli Barra Fishing Park. Now, we haven't been fishing at a park like this for a while, and Angus Collins, the manager, is going to take us through exactly what's in there and how fun they are to catch.
It's the Bli Bli Barra Fishing Park, formerly known as Suncoast Barra Park, but it's a part of the Bli Bli Water Sports Complex.
The park itself, it looks great. It's not just big ponds. There's little creeks and stuff lining them together. You're a pretty serious fisherman that's come into this environment. What's the fishing experience like?
Steve, I barely fish anywhere else. Unfortunately, I haven't done an ABT comp since 2011, but all my fishing I want to do, if I've got new lures or anything I want to try, I do it in the lakes here. It is unreal. I love seeing people catching fish on lures and techniques that I personally can't use or personally don't work for me. But it's just a great place. We've got such a variety of fish, a size differential in the fish, and it's just a great place to be for someone like me.
What are the fish stocks like in these lakes? Tell us, what's a stock take of what's in there?
Okay, Steve, well, in the last 12 months, the new owners have put a lot of money and a lot of effort into upgrading the facilities, and we've put in close to 1,000 fresh barramundi, ranging from 40 to 45 centimetres in the main fishing area that we call the Barra Creek. We've restocked the Big Boys pond. We've got fish in there up to over 1.20 metre. There's only about 100 fish in there at this stage, but I'm letting them get as big as we can, and then I'll probably put a few more in. But we've also got a few bream in there just to keep the interest levels up, and I thought that might appeal to you and the other ABT boys. Average size bream out there is 40 centimetres. So there's some snodger bream, and it's also good, especially in winters, to get someone coming in and catching their personal best bream in a barra park.
And of course, you said there's a few stragglers here as well. There's a couple of flathead and estuary cod, so you really could catch the variety of fish you catch in here is the same as in the river, nearly, isn't it?
Pretty much, Steve, pretty much. And we've also got giant herring, tarpon and milkfish in the Big Boys pond. We're yet to crack a pattern on those, but I'm sure someone will. I'm hoping they will this summer. It should be good.
If we want to come to and fish here, what are the costs involved?
It's $30 an adult for 3 hours, or $20 for a child under the age of 16 for 3 hours, $40 for a whole day for an adult, $30 for a child. At the moment, we're opening from 10 till 5. Keep an eye out on Facebook or the website for because the hours are prone to change. And at this stage, we're opening till 9 p.m. on Wednesday, which is a bit of an evening treat for those who can make it. And we also have the private guided sessions from 7 till 10 a.m. or 5 till 9 p.m. So there's heaps of options. Yeah,
heaps of options. And for me, that's the cheapest barra fishing you're going to get. It costs you more in petrol to drive from Brisbane to Wonga and back than it does to come up here and catch a barramundi. So if you want to catch a barra, this is the economical way to do it.
That's it, Steve. And I've had people come down from the Territory, and they were quite embarrassed that they hadn't caught a barra, so they came here to catch a barra. And I've had guys who have come in to do an offshore charter. The charter's been cancelled. I had one lot of guys, they did 3 private sessions with me. They caught half a dozen 70 centimetre barra each, and they worked out the price, and they thought, well, there's nowhere else in the country they could do that. So, no, I have had previous journalists come in. They were expecting sluggish fat fish in a pond. After it was blown away by 3 or 4 fish, you realise that they are serious fish. And that's the beauty of it. These fish are free to swim throughout the system. They're not restricted to one pond. They will feed on the naturally occurring food. They can be aggressive. By the same token, they can shut down. We're trying to market the fishing experience. We're not an overstocked farm where we've got thousands of fish and every cast gets a prize. We're more the experience for the whole family. The average size at the moment of the fish is 40 to 45 centimetres in the Barra Creek, but we do have fish up over 75 centimetres just to keep the other punters honest. But it's great. I've had 3-year-olds landing barramundi, and that's what I like to see. Dad brings out the little fella or the young girl, and not necessarily just Dad, Mum as well, and they're having a great time. That's what it's all about, just the fishing experience for the whole family.
Facilities-wise, there's plenty of shade here. There's places to set up a picnic. It really is a family park, isn't it?
Well, that's the whole intention of the new owners, that we've got a lot more barbecue facilities here. If you look around the park now, we've got a lot of benches with umbrellas. There's a few more shade tables and windbreaks, etc. And that's the thing, it's the whole package.